You know, think about how what it means to be famous. I was thinking about this. I had like an overwhelming week after the J. Cole thing aired.
Yeah.
So it was
me
like,
too. I'm getting
here's
inboxed.
this is the thing. It's like, imagine I'm feeling it because I'm like featured in the video. You're feeling it because I'm feeling it.
Right.
So you get like it's like a reflecting. It's like a
Yeah.
ball that's bouncing off of one person hitting somebody else.
I'm getting the scraps.
Think about what J. Cole is feeling.
Yeah.
Think about that level of fame. That video hit like 30 million in like a day.
That's insane.
Just like it's got like 100,000 comments on it.
J.
So just
Cole's
like that amount of like pressure must be just like pressure cooker right now.
He's such a beloved artist, and on top of that, he's such a beloved artist in New York.
Well, it's that, and it's like he doesn't post. He's not like a guy who, you know, that was his first post he had done in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's like when he posts something, it's like, oh, it's a big moment. So it's like, but just the amount of, because even I'm like, you know, you've dealt with this before too, where it's like when you have a big video popping,
Bro.
it gets in your head. You can't even like,
Scared
you
me.
can't function.
I remember one time I was walking with my girlfriend on the Upper East Side. A car stops. This guy runs up to me. I froze. I couldn't even talk. I thought he was going to beat my ass.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always drinking and shit, doing dumb shit. And he's like, dude, I just seen the video with the chain. I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to post anymore. Like, that shit is crazy.
Well, just that and just looking at your phone and seeing a bunch of shit pop up at the same time. It was like I was at work when that video posted. I didn't even know when it was going to happen. They told me it was going to happen that week. So I just get a text like, hey, it's up now. And you open it up and it's like people were messaging me because I didn't even get tagged in it. So people were messaging me like, hey, did you know about this? Like it was going to be a surprise.
You know,
like, well, what the fuck?
it is cool that they contacted you because they could have just, you know.
Exactly. And I wouldn't have even been mad if they didn't even like, you know, it just would have been a cool thing to happen.
It shows a level of character. That's why he's a beloved artist.
Well, he's like a professional too. This is not like some fly-by-night thing. He's got like a whole team of people, record label that's like everything they do is very like careful, specific.
I love when I see good business. I haven't been successful enough to see that end of it.
Oh my God.
To where they're like, hey, we can't blatantly screw you over.
Well, it's like anytime you do anything, especially doing shows, doing whatever, it's like nobody has ever been mad at someone for being too professional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I got to the show and this guy started on time. It's like, oh, he insisted on paying me right. But, no, it was like it's always the exact opposite of that. It's always a guy who is just like you are depending on him to be professional, and he's just fucking up.
Bro, there was a producer, and I'm not gonna mention his name. Shows about an hour and 40 minutes away from my house, and I, you know, dude, I'm like the center of New York, so that's deep, right?
Yeah.
So I waited 2 hours for the fucking dude. Me and two other comics. The producer didn't even show up. He texted me like 2.5 hours later, bro, where are you, man? That's unprofessional. I'm like, dude, you're 2 hours late.
Well, at least that he contacts you. It's not like he's just like fucking drunk, just hanging out.
Yeah.
But it's the thing where you're sitting there and you're waiting for somebody to do something professional, and they got their back to you, and they're just talking to somebody, hanging out.
Yeah.
And there's no urgency. It's like I was urgent getting here. You're not urgent in doing your part. So it's like somebody's got to actually be on top of their shit.
And it's so rare that ever even happens anyways.
Oh, that's why it's like when you get to the higher level, when it's like there's real money that's being passed around and something. This was like a big deal for them.
Right.
Like I said, this shit was like 8 months ago. I
What do
found
you
out
think-
about this.
What do you think the dollar amount was on this whole deal, like with him in this album? How's that even work nowadays? Do they even pay rappers, or is it like you get paid off your streams?
Yeah, I mean, he's an independent artist at this point. So it's like, I mean, he's been recording this album for like 8 years.
But where's the money come from? From ad revenue? Like we get money?
Like from streaming revenue, and from like, he does like a gigantic, he's going to be touring like stadiums. So it's going to
That's where the money's coming from.
Well, I mean, that's where like the big checks come from. But there's also like, he gets, 100 million streams a month on Spotify and YouTube and shit. So it's
Holy shit.
I mean, like even he hasn't even put out albums in years, and he still gets 50 million streams a year or something stupid.
Dude, that is nuts,
That's
bro.
just being a popular artist. People are, he's someone's favorite rapper. They keep listening to your shit again and again. So it's like the money is like massive. That's why he has to be so careful about when it comes out. And he didn't want to be, you have to like, that's why I couldn't post about it before. Because when the shit happened, I remember when I found out about this? It was right before I came here.
Yeah, I wanted to tell people.
It was that day. I was about to record a podcast here, and I'm at the library, and I get a text message, and that was it. But it was like that was like 8 months ago. So like that's how like meticulous they are about planning all this stuff.
I'm still waiting till Sarah Silverman reaches out to you. I still can't believe. I mean, I believe she shared your stuff. That's the one I'm most jealous of all of them.
Man, I think you have no sense of scale. Yeah, J. Cole. Man, God, fucking LeBron James reposted the video.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey.
I'm just a huge Sarah Silverman fan. I'm a big J. Cole fan too.
What about LeBron James?
Yeah,
come on, he's
and I'm
Ohio.
a LeBron James fan.
Yeah, there's levels to it.
I want to see
these.
This
is like Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, LeBron's probably bigger than Obama.
Oh, dude, without a doubt.
Or globally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the king. Just a kid from Akron, Ohio.
And what's crazy is,
kid made good.
You know, who do you think's the most famous? Dude, that Drewski dude, his skits are going famous, bro.
Well, that's famous, and then like just like with this J. Cole thing, where it's like we're used to doing viral video, where it's like you post a thing and everybody shares it. Where it's like with Drewski and with this J. Cole thing, it's like a news story.
Right.
There's like magazines writing like online magazines writing articles about me.
Yeah.
I did the video where I was just talking about it, what happened, and that shit went viral too.
Yeah.
So it's like if the J. Cole video did 30 million, I did like another million just me talking about it.
Yeah.
That's how much like there's fucking magazine journalists writing about it. So, but yeah, with Drewski, his shit, he posts a skit of him. He said the church thing he did.
Bro.
It's very funny. But it was like, that shit is like, you cross over to another level.
And you know what was crazy about that skit? I'm all on TikTok now. I went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I looked up the actual guy, dude. Same outfit, same words. The guy literally said, I was like, how'd Drewski write this? And then I see he's doing the same line. It's like, it's something about having an eye for seeing comedy. I was seeing those mega churches and I was getting mad. I'm like, dude, why would they need a BMW? Why are they flying over the crowd?
Well, there was like a whole TV show about that. But like his shit was like specific references to people who like live in the South.
The Atlanta preacher.
Well, it's like that is like a specific reference for a lot of people who watch that. I mean, you know, people who live in like New York City, they don't have like mega preachers like that.
Right.
But people who live in the South, in certain parts of the country, that is like it's like Joel Osteen.
And you know what's funny with that, the way it was, is like he didn't say anybody's name. He did dress like the guy, like the same outfit. But here's the thing. He's calling them money greedy and stuff. They can't try to sue him because, one, he didn't say any names. But two, it's like then you're going to really look money greedy.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like you just have to take it. The funniest part is seeing the preachers talk about it.
Well, I mean, like, that's the thing. My thing, though, is like I get what people get mad about when it comes to like mega church, Joel Osteen stuff. But it's like in my neighborhood, there's those churches where you just like walk up, where it's just like a storefront church.
Yeah.
Where it used to be like a basement of like an apartment.
Yeah, I remember.
And now it's just like a gospel church.
Yeah.
But there's like no like you just open a door and all of a sudden you're in church. And there's a bunch of like it looks like Alcoholics Anonymous. There's just a bunch of chairs.
I got one right next door to the big church. There's a little church right there.
Well, it's like, don't you want your church to feel like an event? I bet when you go to that Joel Osteen kind of shit in like Texas, and there's like a guy flying in a Cadillac, you probably do feel pretty excited. And it's a show.
Nobody's for those guys. Don't go to most church people. That's what they do. Like those types of church people, they really believe in God and they live by that. It's not like they're just going like we would go to a concert. So they need some entertainment.
Well, you got to give them something to do. You got to like give them some excitement. They got to stand up and clap.
I like it. I went to a black church in L.A. It wasn't to that level, but I gave the guy $20.
Some music.
Yeah, the dude was singing. They came out, dude. He's like, y'all, I love when they say something. I didn't have what I needed till I let Jesus in my life. I'm going to say it again because that dude said it. You know? Dude, a 20 came right out my pocket. Nobody forced me.
Well, it's like you got that and he's got a band behind him. And it's like it's also like it's like a show. Yeah, like there's like an intro, and then there's a second part. Then there's a grand finale. It's like watching fireworks.
And it's like they got the car. You see, they got the Rolls Royce in the background. I used to think that was too much, but he wants his people to enjoy that Rolls Royce too. The church people, they should be able to see it.
Well, it's like anything else, where it's like we're all watching TikTok videos of Floyd Mayweather in the private jet.
Right.
He's in Dubai and he's doing all this stuff, and it's like watching the video is not making you rich, but it does feel fun.
Yeah, it does.
It's fun. It's fun to watch Floyd Mayweather. I mean, what's this guy gonna do next? How many watches? Floyd Mayweather just rolls around with a briefcase full of watches now.
$500,000 in the back of a car.
Just opens up his he's wearing one watch and he's carrying 10 other watches, like for no reason other than to just show the camera.
I love seeing the beefs between Mayweather and 50 Cent. Now, I was a boxer myself, but I know 50 Cent's not going to fight, but who do you think it would definitely be 50 Cent in a fight, even though Mayweather's the best.
Mayweather's
he's 120 pounds.
Yeah, he's like 5'5". Yeah, like 50 Cent would just grab him, I think. But it's like that. There's a level of just. It is fun to watch a rich guy do stuff, and it is tacky, and it's like, you do kind of wish he would do something more good with his money. He could help a lot of people out, but at the same time, it's like it's not like he's helping, but he is like inspiring people.
Yeah,
there are dudes who watch somebody roll by in a nice car, and they think like someday it's going to be me.
I don't, in my mind. I don't think I've ever seen Mayweather say we're doing this for a good cause.
He'll do it, but it's like it's about him.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's handing out turkeys, but he's in front of the camera.
Yeah,
it's like we're handing out more turkeys than anybody's ever handed out before.
Would you ever get success guilt? I got a friend with money. He calls it success guilt. He's like, I have to help people out.
Yeah, I think it would be more like I would have to be somebody I know. Helping out your friends, helping out extended family, but like a lot of the other stuff, I think it's kind of like it wouldn't feel as good. I feel
I'm not gonna go to a place and just donate a bunch of money to something, but I would like to. If I had money, I would help people out. Like if I see like somebody that can't buy a sandwich, I couldn't imagine not buying them a sandwich.
I even let someone like Floyd Mayweather. I bet he probably does more than you would think he would do. The thing is that just the majority of his money is just like, what can I do? Let me just, and it's like, you can't, it's his money.
He earned it.
Yeah, and it's like, he's also doing his best to give it away. Where it's like, clearly this is a guy who's not interested in keeping money in the bank.
Yeah.
His shit is being spent on Bugattis.
And when you look at that type of life, though, I mean, his dad got shot, like, in the shotgun. He's like, there's a whole story.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did, it's not like he was born rich.
Right.
He did work for it, and it's like he did, trick a lot of people into buying pay-per-view fights. So it's like I do question how much he can actually keep long term. He's always coming back.
Oh yeah, but it's hard not to pass up.
He's about to fight Pacquiao again, I think.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna make at a minimum $10 million or more.
Yeah, even that though, it's like I feel like it must come and you get it and you spend it.
But he's probably not even really. He probably hit Pacquiao up. This is what I would do if I was rich. Although you could get caught. Didn't they say like one of those guys are getting in trouble? One of the Paul brothers for staging the fight, or was that all internet scam?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've fallen on the rabbit hole.
Jake Paul got the shit beat out of him. That was not fake.
Yeah, well, I think they said like they were mad that Joshua didn't follow the script or something.
Oh. I doubt that.
Yeah, it's probably some internet scam shit. Because I'm sure you'd get in trouble. Nobody's allowed to.
There was nothing to gain from making the fight longer.
But what happens if like Mayweather calls up Pacquiao? I felt like this with the Mayweather Oscar De La Hoya fight. I think that they called each other up like, hey, let's get this quick bag and we'll spar in front of a bunch of people.
I think with these fights he's doing now are all exhibition fights, so they're not.
Yeah, they don't count.
They don't count as a real fight, and it's like. People are not really expecting like a great fight. It's more like this is like an excuse to watch Floyd Mayweather do interviews again.
You remember when Mike Tyson was torn with headgear and a bodysuit on? Everybody got rid. I bought a ticket to that, $54.
You just want to see Mike Tyson?
But
it is like, man, just experiencing this. I went through this last week. It really makes me question about like there is an ideal level of fame, and it's not at the top.
No.
It is just too much. I got a glimpse of it, and I'm like, this shit is incredible. I cannot I would not want that at all.
There's no turning back once you're famous. And people say, oh, well, you could become unfamous. That's even worse because people are going to be like, you remember the TikTok star? And it shows me all skinny and
hopefully you got rich on the way up because you can get famous and not rich.
Yeah.
And then get unfamous and you're broke again. So it's like that's the worst of everything. But
it's like exactly what happens all the time, actually.
Well, but a lot of hopefully if you get famous like that, you're cashing out on the way up, and then it's like you fall off popularity wise, and it's like at least I still got a bunch of money in the bank.
I'm curious, maybe because I never seen it, but I'm like I could see us I could see myself getting famous and still making the same amount of money.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that there's no like connection to it.
There's not like a network that the whole.
You post a video on Instagram, you get 2 million views, big video. That same video could get 100 million views. It's not like you're getting 100 times as much money.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like I'm more popular for the day.
That's for 15 minutes.
And you just got more people I was just getting people DMing me from fucking around the world, asking me to like help them out and stuff.
Yeah, dude, I get the How many Venmo requests do you get?
It's just people asking me how much money I made from it, and it was like trying to give me legal advice and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, think about how many DMs J. Cole must get every single day.
Never stops.
That button must be just like permanently plus 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can't even read it all. That is like, and it's J. Cole. J. Cole's not even like Drake. You ever see that there's a picture of a Drake concert in like Australia, and there's a part of the concert where he kind of like, it's just him talking, I think. He kind of like gives a little speech. In the crowd, they cut to the crowd, and everybody in the crowd, it looks kind of like, remember WWF shows back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Signs? Every sign the people are holding are like, Drake, my mom's in the hospital. Drake, I just need $100. I need $100 for a haircut.
But he also brags about money.
Exactly, but it's like it's just like people go pay money to go to a Drake show just so they can ask him for money.
Oh my God, yeah. That's insane. How long do you think he's going to have to wait in the shadows till all that runs down? Because he got destroyed, dude.
No, this dude is still, even after all that, he still tours stadiums. So it's like that is like, once you get to that level, there's no going down.
But he hasn't had a hit song come out. He's been waiting.
No, he had a huge hit song.
How long ago?
Last year.
Oh, yeah, but this shit just happened.
What shit?
Like with the Super Bowl last year. The hit song came out right before.
No, it was after that.
Oh, it was.
Drake that's a level of fame that it's like there's no hitting that guy.
You can't knock him off.
It only makes him more famous because now you want to hear what he has to say.
Wow.
And it's like a level of like billionaire wealth where your money can't actually go down. But the thing is, Drake's been famous since like 2009.
Yeah.
So it's like he's on that level of trajectory. If he was somebody who got famous 2 years ago and reached that level, that shit would just go away.
Yeah.
And you'd be done. And
I wonder why that is, though.
Well, it's because it's like there's just more competition now. See, Drake came out in an era, and J. Cole, they both came out in an era when it was like people were still buying CDs, and it was like
Drake might have been, dude, he might have been as big as Michael Jackson at one point.
I mean, just like as in terms of a run, nobody has ever been famous for like 20 years.
But even as in terms of just hit after hit, everybody playing it everywhere you go. There's one night.
Well, he's not Michael Jackson, but yeah, I mean, it's as big as you can get now.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't around during Mike's prime, but
Michael Jackson is like that's something you just can't get anymore because it's like you've seen that there's a famous concert where Michael Jackson is in like
with the girls fainting.
Yeah, well, there's the beginning of the show. He's like in Eastern Europe somewhere in like Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. He pops out and his show starts with like everybody is like cheering. The stage is empty. He pops out of the ground and just stands there and just looks straight forward for like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Without even saying anything. And the crowd just gets louder and louder and louder. Yeah, and then people start passing out. And it was like, that's when and that was Michael Jackson in like 92.
Well, remember
that was past his prime, Michael Jackson.
He got in trouble for the Super Bowl, and he's like, "I'll just pay the fine." Like they wanted him to not do the stare.
Yeah.
But that's fake passing out, dude? How do you see somebody and pass out? Like, come on.
It's like seeing Jesus. You would pass out.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
I bet if you saw, but you have like a million people, and those people. You've been to a big show like that. You're not drinking water.
Right.
It's like you probably got there 5 hours ago just to get to the front row.
Wow.
So it's like everybody is there. They're in fucking Eastern Europe, so their health system's not great.
They're screaming for 5 hours.
They're screaming. They're hyperventilating, and then the thing finally happens, and it's like, your heart's racing. And it's Michael Jackson.
You know what's crazy?
You are not alone.
I seen Lil Wayne try to do that. I'm still such a Lil Wayne fan. I stayed and enjoyed the show, but he came to Youngstown, Ohio. Bro, he tried to make the people wait. Bro, motherfuckers were leaving. I mean, he tried making them wait 2.5 hours. But that would never happen with Mike.
Well, I mean, he could, but it would be like he just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's true, too. There's a character thing involved.
He's just like he's a professional. It's like he'd be the kind of guy where he'd be like, you'd be fining people if you try to mess with his show.
Yeah, dude, I say it all the time. I'm getting to that point to where, I mean, dude, I get recognized a lot. Now, I know I'm not famous, but I know I'm definitely, every day I get recognized like 15, 20 times. So I'm like,
This is why, though, it's so important on the way up. The money has to come with the fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can't just get one without the other. The assumption that I think we were both operating with for a long time was, if I just get famous enough, the money's just going to show up. And I don't think that's true.
Me neither.
But you can get famous. If you're getting famous without getting paid for it, is the worst of all outcomes. Then you just got people looking at you.
The streaming money, you would have to hit. Honestly, I know this for a fact because I do the numbers. If you had a video get 114 million views, right? Because altogether for the month, that's what I got collectively. That's about what I average. You would think 114 million is crazy. They said that Church Kick got 200 million, which I know got way more than that. But you only get about 20 grand off of.
Right.
That's nothing. After taxes, that's a lot of views for that tiny little bit of money.
Well, it's that, and it's like that's just from like getting ad revenue.
Right.
But it's like Drewski is in T-Mobile commercials.
Yeah.
He's doing that's where the real money comes from. It's like when you're doing other shit. And it's like, but there's so many people now who are just, because it is fun when you have a viral video, especially the first couple times.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very exciting. It's like you're watching all the little notifications come in, followers and everything. But it's like you cannot trick yourself into thinking that is the goal, because you can always do that.
It's nothing to me now.
But you can always, but finding out this next part is much trickier. This is a much trickier equation.
10 million, I start getting excited, but a million's I get 3 million almost every day now when I post a lot.
Exciting is like, but it's like it's so much harder because you realize if that can go away, what have you actually kept from it? Because
Right.
the excitement of like the dopamine of seeing like the little notifications pop up, that shit's gone.
Dude,
the next day, that shit is, you're not even thinking about it.
When I first started going viral and I'd see like 10,000 views even, I had to do I'm going to the bar and taking a shot. I'm like,
you're doing laps around the block.
Yeah,
you gotta work out. You gotta work out the adrenaline. But it's like that's the next day. That's why guys get so depressed. Guys go crazy from this kind of stuff. It's because like your brain gets that rush, but then you don't get to hold on to anything. And the next day, all you can try to do is do it again. And, it's harder to do it the second time.
I think once the reality sets in and you realize that you're not going to get really any money from going viral, that's when you start to not give a fuck. For me, it's about putting out something that I think is funny.
Well, there's that, and it's like you just got to have some sort of business sense about, like, how am I actually going to, what am I going to sell here? Am I going to go out do shows? Or am I going to, like, try to, sell T-shirts or something? But it's like just getting popular for the sake of popularity. That is the worst.
And I ain't doing it for that. I used to try that, but now I do it I literally do it for the art. I enjoy it. I'm proud of my videos. If I get a video that's done, that dopamine is before I post it now.
Right.
After I post it, it's very rare I'm going to get any dopamine shots, unless like a hot girl DMs me. Or
people who are like getting popular for like prank videos, guys who are like getting into fights on the street.
Yeah,
doing all this like real desperate kind of stuff. It's like you can see it now. I've never done that kind of stuff, but I can see exactly what this guy is chasing. I can see exactly this dude is just like he's trying so hard just to get on.
Look at that one dude. He got sentenced. I think he's out now. Vitaly, the YouTuber.
Oh no.
He went to the Philippines. He used to go to different countries. He's a Russian influencer.
Oh right.
Did you see that? He got caught out there.
That's what all these guys, though, who are coming up, where it's like when you can see the hunger. Imagine somebody, I never did this, but imagine DMing somebody else who just went viral just to, like, ask them how they did it.
Yeah, and it's a prank video.
And it's exactly.
Or eating sandwiches.
Yeah. How did you eat all those sandwiches at the front seat of your car?
Mood, you guys. My whole algorithm is people eating Tismala, Jay Bullen, and Mood.
Yeah.
And then if there's videos of people getting famous, doing exactly what they're doing. Like they're copying word for word.
There's got to be, for every video you see like that of somebody eating in their car, there's 1,000 videos who don't go viral. and they're eating they're probably eating even more.
Yeah, what's the trick?
Because it's like you got to do something different. You got to be unique. You got to stand out.
Yeah.
But it's like the lesson everybody learns is whatever that guy did, I got to do that.
Yeah.
That guy popped his eyes got real big. And
that's Jay Bullen.
That's what I got to do. I mean, it's like everybody thinks that if they just copy the formula, they'll get on too. But it's like, no, that's the first part. You didn't figure out the second part.
Yeah.
The second part is when you actually had to do something sustainable.
And it's always like the original guy will come out with it, right? Then somebody will copy to him, add a couple things. He'll get bigger than the original. That's the problem with the internet.
Well, there's that, and then it's like the first guy makes a video talking about the second guy.
Yeah, that's exactly
reaction video.
And then they build up. Then you start seeing them on live together eating.
Yeah, right. And they do a celebrity boxing match.
Tisma, oh, dude, I would love to see Jay Bullen and Tisma. They tried to set it up.
It gas out. That's the problem. That's why it's like you can't. I'm trying to think about this so much, but it's like all the celebrity boxing stuff. It's such like the common cash grab. Of like it's gonna be this guy fighting this porn star or something.
Yeah,
boxing's too hard.
Right.
You can't. You think it's gonna be fun to watch. It's never actually fun to watch.
It's pathetic when you see somebody that didn't train right.
Well, these aren't boxers. These are guys in their fucking late 30s who are just trying to box now. And it's like this guy's gonna box for a minute and a half and he's gonna get tired, and then it's gonna get sloppy and it's gonna get boring. It's like no. Here's what you do. You need to build up a culture where two guys who have beef, two guys who are famous, and they have like an online rivalry. 100-yard dash. Me versus you. Start on that side of the block. We run over here. We'll all watch it, and it'll be fun.
That's some old hood shit.
That is what's actually fun to watch. It's just competition.
Well, the one thing I can see I've been getting into is this backyard beefs. They find people with problems, and they set up a fence or tires.
Yeah,
Bro, I could see that getting way bigger than anything, the realism.
Even that, though, it's like the fight itself, it's like 20 seconds.
But somebody gets caught good.
Sometimes.
Man,
you're watching the guys who are like good fighters.
Yeah, I'm watching the viral
You're not
ones.
watching the guy who's just like popular.
Yeah.
You're not watching Jake Paul fight some other guy where it's like, this is embarrassing.
What was that one dude that used to show up? Remember with the beard? He'd fuck everyone. Yeah, Kimbo he was Slice. The original, bro.
Yeah, but then he tried to fight in the UFC, and he got fucking rocked.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
And he was just out of shape because he was, an old guy who was fighting in the backyard.
You think boxing's going to make a comeback because of all this Jake Paul shit?
Nah. It's always disappointing. That Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua fight, I was looking forward to that. And it was like, you want to watch boxing because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
When you know exactly what's going to happen and then it happens, it's always a letdown.
See, in my mind, I thought they were going to stage it, go the whole distance, and just play around. And, I didn't expect Anthony Joshua probably gave him about 10% of what he had. What do you think? He wasn't going all out.
Here's the thing. Everybody was saying this fight was going to be rigged, but it's like, rigged why? It's not like pay-per-view. It's not like you're paying by the second.
And Anthony Joshua has money.
Well, not even that. You pay for Netflix by the month. You're not paying like, let's make this fight 20 minutes longer, so it's going to cost more money.
Pay-per-view works like that?
No. That's the thing. No boxing works like that. It's not like there's no reason to make the fight any longer than it has to be because it's like you already paid.
Right. Well, you got to make the fans happy.
Why would the fans be happy by someone dancing around and not doing shit?
That's a good point.
The fans are happy to see action. And action means damage.
No, that's a good point.
So it's like it took 5 rounds for the fight to actually start for Jake Paul to just get tired, and then he just gets fucking rocked.
What do you think? Why did it take so long? Anthony Joshua had to carry him, bro. There's no way.
They fought in an extra large ring. And
so Jake Paul can run.
He could dance around a lot more. Jake Paul is an athlete too. You can dance if you.
Right.
If only one guy in the fight wants to fight.
Right.
It can happen like that.
That's happened to me before.
You can't dance around. Yeah. What are you supposed to do? You can't actually grab.
It's very hard to cut a big ring off.
It's even if it's a small ring. It's like if a guy literally wants to run from you, there's nothing you can really do.
Well, a small ring's a lot better. I mean, I used to box, and I'm telling you,
yeah, of course,
there is a big difference because you could just pivot. You got nowhere to run really in a small ring.
But if a guy is literally doing laps around you, you just never get to plan. This. What happened? What ended up happening with the Jake Paul fight is he just got gassed. You could only run for so long,
bro. And those hits were real.
He got his jaws broken.
I mean, dude.
Yeah, it was vicious.
There's one dude I can't stand. It's that dude where his son beat up the dude. I'm so bad with names, but Rampage Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's like that dude's so cocky. I see videos of him, and I don't know if this is staged to go viral. He walks up to people's girls and squeezes their ass.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, bro,
That's all staged.
it's got to be staged because you think that would be in court or something.
Nah, that's just like he's like a streamer now, so he does like wacky live streamer stuff.
See, I fall for it, bro. Even these pranks, ever since you told me they're staged, I can't even enjoy them.
Everything's fake,
dude. Like the fake gun pranks, like
it's fake or it's I mean, it's like everything online is fake now. I wouldn't get too caught up in that, but that shows you, like I'm saying, how hard it is to be famous.
You remember the
how
original?
hard it is to reach that level.
You remember the original viral videos of the Logan brothers? They would put like trampolines on their roof and stuff.
Yeah, that was like a more innocent era.
We're gonna put 1,000 trampolines on our roof.
But it's like to do that same kind of wacky prank stuff, like viral videos. You got to do even more now.
You gotta be a troll.
You got to be a troll. You got to be alt-right, Trump guy, or you got to be crazy. You got to like hand out a bunch of money.
The thing I don't like with the streaming now, like the actual streamers, you know, the real streamers, like Speed, Neon, where they just stream, is like this whole like they react to a picture, like it's like, oh, what? It's like, come on, bro. Like,
everything is
people be like Neon shocked by this picture. How's it work?
Bro,
I don't get the Neon thing.
What?
I really don't.
I think it's just because like he looks like a little kid. Where it's like people, you know, his audience is all like 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
So they're looking up to a guy who's like 20, but he looks like he's like 14.
He's one of them.
So he's kind of like awkward, you know, a shy guy. So it's like, you know, he's like, you know, you identify with him. And he's hanging out with Floyd. He's hanging out with Drake or somebody.
Dude, he's huge.
Hey, that's the biggest guy.
I don't
he
get
gets
it.
into little controversies.
It's always some weird, dumb bullshit. And I
It's
can't
always-
stop watching it.
It's always them asking somebody how much money they make and then being like shocked.
They're upset.
Like, bro, you made what?
Somebody gets mad about the girl. And you're right, too.
It's always money. It's
with
always
those little squeak noises.
There's always a dollar amount that's being just, it's just one guy saying a number and the other guy saying, what?
Yeah.
You spend that much on pizza?
Then you see the comments coming in. This dude's spoiled. That's fake money. That's real money. Invest the money.
You spent $25 million on some socks? Bro,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do?
That's that. I mean, those guys, I mean, I don't know how much of it is smoke and mirrors, but I think those guys are legit rich, though, at least.
He has to be.
So it's like, hopefully they're making, because you know that's not going to last for a long time. You can just hopefully keep the money on your way down.
Some of this AI is blowing me away. I don't know if you've seen the Donald Trump. I think they did. There was like some rapper talking about a shootout.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. And now listen, here's my thing. Do you think all of entertainment's going to be shot forever? Do you think AI one day is going to be all the comedians will be AI, all the streamers will be AI?
Nobody watches those videos like a week later. Any video like that where it's like, look at this wacky AI thing, it's popular for like 10 minutes.
Do you think it's
There's
because
no,
AI is not good enough yet?
No, there's just you're not identifying with it. If somebody watches one of your videos, someone watches Drewski, they know Drewski.
Yeah.
This is the guy. I have a history of watching this guy for however many years. So when his shit pops up, you want to see it.
Wow.
When your video pops up, they know you from your history of they've watched your videos for however long.
Yeah.
So they know you. When an AI video of Donald Trump pops up and he's doing a dance, they don't have a history with it. That is just a one-time moment. And it's like that shit goes away. There's no actual like emotional investment. That's the thing with guys like Neon. There are people who have watched this fucking kid stream every day for years.
10 hours.
10 hours streams where it's like, imagine being a little kid and you grew up watching this guy. So you have an emotional attachment every time he pops up.
Yeah.
You have like little opinions of stuff, you know, everything he's done.
I seen that guy, Jack Doherty or whatever, and I don't know if it's a lie. He's one of those crazy streamers too. Like he was one of those jump on the Ferrari guys. Mm-hmm. And he's like, people don't realize, like, he had to buy food, and he was mad. And just like you said, dude, he had to pay for food. He was mad at how much it was. And he's yelling, you guys don't realize I have to stream 20 hours a day. I stream when I sleep to make this money.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, they know at this point where it's like, just imagine, because it's like you're about to go film this sketch later.
Yeah.
I film my videos, especially my social media stuff. It's very planned out.
Yeah.
I think all this stuff through, hit record the thing. Those guys who stream They just record all day long, and they're trying to get clips out of it as they're going.
Yeah.
So imagine if you just left this camera recording for 10 hours.
I'd forget.
And tried to like stage moments where it's like, this is going to be a 30-second viral clip.
Bro, I'd be
That's
looking
so hard to do.
That's
way harder to do.
I wouldn't even do it.
But it's like with a sketch, you can do multiple takes.
Bro, if
you can do ideas. But
right.
if you have to do it in real time, that is crazy.
I would be, dude, if I streamed, I know for a fact I am. I'm so ADD. I'd forget the camera's rolling. You'd see me playing with my nuts on live or something.
But it's like, that's why these guys all go nuts. It's that it's not natural to talk for 10 hours straight. It's not natural to do like little video, to do viral ideas just all day long.
I just want to be famous enough.
That guy, I Show Speed, he's in Africa. He's going from like, different countries, and he's getting chased by lions and shit.
Yeah, when does it end?
Yeah, I'm live.
I don't understand why people would rather do that than make a little comedy skit. Well, I guess because they get way more famous doing that.
Well, you stream all day long, and you get paid for the stream, and then you get paid for all the little clips. And then, that's where all the money is going to be in the next 10 years, is doing stuff like that.
And what do? They just have a full-time cameraman just holding a phone recording them.
Mm-hmm.
And probably
an iPhone. The cameraman
has
it's like a big fancy backpack with like a computer in it that's going to like a satellite.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's got a stream in like 4K for like all day long.
Holy shit.
And they're like looking at their little chat room, and they're doing little, stuff's popping up. That is, I will never be able to do it.
Because the idea is you want to get famous so you could work less, but it never appears to be that.
That's my whole point. The whole point in this is to not have a job. Whereas you just gave yourself 3 jobs at once. That is too much.
Honestly, when I'm in town, I'm hitting it too. I did 16 skits like on this past 2 weeks, and between editing them and everything, I open my eyes and I'm at work. I'm hitting up people. I'm editing the clip until I close them.
Yeah.
It don't stop.
Well, at least you're in control of that though, where it's like you don't just have to turn on the camera, because these guys who all do streams all day long. There's people who are on Twitch right now who are streaming all day, every day for 0 viewers. One guy pops up every once in a while. 2, you're streaming, all day long, and you got 4 people watching you. That's even harder.
The thing that kills me with the stream thing is no matter how crazy these guys do it or whatever I do, there could be some girl in a little outfit just sitting there. She's going to get way more views.
Yeah, of course.
She don't even need to say a word.
Yeah, well, what if she does say it? What if she's actually like smart and interesting?
I bet you tons of girls.
That means that you can actually you get even further.
If I had a child, I'd probably talk him into it, but I'd be like, look, don't respond to nobody.
Yeah, you don't know nobody.
Listen, when you're 18, you start streaming, you get on Twitch.
Yeah, monetize immediately.
I always got people telling me to get on Twitch. I don't know how to play video games.
Cash out. Well, you don't have to do video games anymore. Now it's just like you hanging out and, talking about the topics of the day.
Do you remember when Facebook was just for college kids? We need something like that, something exclusive.
You want the opposite of that, though. You want the big audience.
Oh, yeah,
you want the
sense.
most people. That's when, that's where all the money's going to be. But it's, that's why, like I'm saying, you have to figure out a way in this moment. You got to get rich now.
Right.
Because once that shit takes over, you won't have a choice. So it's like, hopefully you can, if you get rich now, you don't have to you can have a nice slow decline as opposed to you're trying to grasp on.
People hit me up all the time to get involved in stuff. I do get offers for things, but it's nothing ever that would be worth doing. Most it's I don't know how people get rich now. The stuff I get offered is hey,
you're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's some bullshit. But people will be like, oh, I got this 2-camera shoot thing. We're gonna try to sell it. It's always some later money. It's I want the money now.
Well, they're always shooting a pilot.
Yeah,
everybody's shooting a pilot, but no one's shooting the real show.
And it's fun to act, but it's bro, I almost just want the money up front once the job's completed.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to be waiting 2-3 years. I have 13 movies I was in right now. 13.
Right,
None of them came out yet.
Yeah, you bet to go fly to a different state just to show it.
Yeah, and shout out Joe List he got Best Actor, I think, in the movie we were in.
Yeah, well.
But I only had, he's good. He was good, man. I seen it in one theater in New York. It was great. I'm excited to see it in Austin. What do you think I gotta do to get on Kill Tony, man? You think I should do something weird like drop my shoulder real low?
You gotta have like you gotta think out what your story is gonna be, and you gotta like start some beef with somebody else who's like in the bucket.
You think?
I think you gotta start some drama where it's gotta be like, this guy, I bet this guy $85,000 I was gonna get on Kill Tony.
Oh yeah, you're
some
right.
Desperate shit. Yeah,
you need a story.
Think about like the YouTube thumbnail of you holding up like a stack of money and a gun. Like, I'm gonna get on Kill Tony one way or the other. That's the level. That's the kind of shit that gets rewarded these days. It's just straight up desperation.
Bro, you have to use Kill Tony as a credit. They use it all over. I'm constantly seeing shows.
No, I mean, like if it was a credit, it would be people would know me from it.
From Kill Tony.
But it's like that show's been on for 100 years. Thousands of people have been on Kill Tony now.
Yeah, but there's lots of people milking that credit.
But those are the people who got on recently who are like big. The big star.
He'd probably remember you though.
Nah. This dude has seen so many people who just came and went over all the years. How many open mics you've seen? I wouldn't even want to be, even the shit that I'm saying this last week I've learned, I don't even want to be Kill Tony famous. That shit is like too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be Hans Kim. Think about how many fucking weirdos must be DMing him every day.
I'm sure he loves it.
I don't know. That's what you think until like you're actually in that situation. Then it's like, I think that must be torture.
Dude, the amount of people on cruise ships that even bring up Hans Kim to everybody.
Oh my God.
He's so famous, bro.
That is like what I mean, you got some juice. How many DMs do you think it is? How many that he gets? Unsolicited.
I don't know because I get
not like the real ones, but like you got to go to the second page.
Yeah, I probably get about 100 a month on the second page, so I'd imagine he's in the thousands
every day.
Yeah,
you probably open up the app. It's got to be, and it's not even that because you're famous, but you're famous within a certain community.
Yeah,
of fucking weirdos.
And it's specifically...
It's got to be mostly dudes, too.
Well, once you get a song... See, the secret to Kill Tony is you need a nickname or a song.
Yeah.
Like, they had the one... everybody has some strange nickname. Like, that's how they make it. What was the one? The caveman guy? Everybody loved him. I forgot. The Estonian assassin or something.
Yeah.
They got cool nicknames.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's almost
this is Hans Kim.
It's like doing character comedy at that point. But it's like, if you're famous within that specific community... The kind of message you get aren't just like, hey, I love your stuff. Hey, you're really talented. I hope you're all the success in the world. It's going to be something fucking psychotic.
Well, and look at Hans's material.
Exactly.
I would be scared to even do that type of material.
Well, it's working for him, but it's like the kind of person who DMs you unsolicited. It's like, when you do that kind of stuff, it's going to be a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
And I'd be afraid to go outside.
I have to block people. My thing is once they start spamming you when you don't respond to their weird message, they'll start commenting on every video. That's when it's like, all right, you're blocked.
Yeah.
Like, you are done. They'll screenshot that I didn't respond to them.
Dom, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Blocked.
Yeah. Prove it.
Yeah. I forgot I have been to Peru.
This is why, though. It's like you got to get famous for the right reason. And you got to cash out.
Remember I told you what happened to me here?
Both of those things.
I got freaked out. A dude was following me around for like 2 weeks. Think about how crazy that is.
I bet Kill Tony guys, they get that all day long.
Yeah.
In Austin, you live in Austin.
Bro,
they know you're there.
Oh
my God. They must have GPS in your car.
Yeah.
Just watching you. Yeah.
That's the scary shit to me is like the fact somebody could just put a tracker on somebody's car.
Yeah, they know where you are. You take a picture on your phone, they know where you are. I bet they must be like stalking you. I bet, where I bet all this Kill Tony shit ends up? I bet at some point, I wonder what would happen right now if Kill Tony, instead of doing like what they're doing now with their show, the live band, Netflix and everything, if you pull out 2 names from that bucket and Tony Hinchcliffe said, you guys got to fight.
Yeah.
Right now, you versus him.
And they would do it.
They would do it just straight up bare knuckle fighting. And it's like, whoever you either get knocked out or you tap out. That's the only way this ends. He could probably get 2 guys to fight to like straight up to the death.
I bet you.
And it was like, that's where all this stuff's going to go. It's going to be like live stream on Twitch. Who wants it more?
Yeah, because
how desperate are you to become a little bit famous?
At a certain point, the shock comedy and the bomb comedy, it's going to get old.
Yeah, you got to step it up.
Nothing beats good like, in my opinion... You could watch somebody bomb a few times and be like, that's funny. You could watch shock comedy a little bit, but watching good comedy to me is like you're gonna tune into that.
Even good comedy though, it's like you can't compete with the shock.
Right now, I mean, this shock thing's got its level. I can't see it lasting forever.
When have you ever seen good comedy go viral? Though it's not.
Yeah, extremely rare.
It can't compete. You want to see something. That's why, like I'm saying, you want to see two guys fight.
Yeah.
If Tony Hinchcliffe says, "Hey, you guys got to fight him. This guy has to have sex with that guy. Whoever does the most wacky."
It'll get to the point where they can pick weapons. It'll be like that movie.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be Tony Hinchcliffe's going to be like it's going to be like medieval times.
They should take it to Vegas and make it a whole-on thing at a residency in Vegas.
Well, just imagine it's going to be like in front of a live crowd at MSG or like Radio City, where there's just going to be a wall of weapons, and Tony Hinchcliffe's going to be standing in front of the wall. He's going to point. What do you guys think? Baseball bat?
Or dildo.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Chainsaw. And a whole 10,000 people chanting chainsaw, and someone's going to get fucking sliced.
Before the Kill Tony stuff really got big, I know it's been growing and big for a while, but before it was mainstream, before I seen it, I seen those roast battles in L.A. with like the little people running around, angel wings.
Yeah.
Didn't that get a little old, though? That was the first shock comedy thing.
That's the thing. There's only so much you can do, but then because a lot of those were like real comedians.
Right.
There's only so much you can do. If one guy can make a joke about another guy, you got to do wacky shit. That's why they have to add a band. That's why they have to have a guy in a wheelchair and this guy who does like, you got to throw Hans Kim in there.
Yeah, who's this guy? He throws that shit in. People love him.
And it's like, there are guys who watch this shit every week and they know all the little references and the little inside jokes. And
My
stuff.
sister listens to it for 8 hours a day at work.
Wow.
Her and her boyfriend.
There you go. That's who you got to appeal to in the future.
I might never be able to appeal to that crowd. I'm going to have an older fan base.
You can't ask me how to get on Kill Tony. You got to ask your sister.
Right.
What's hot right now? What's hot in the streets?
That's a good question.
Yeah, do I got to have someone got to shoot me?
I'll be honest. If just looking at me, I'm a very blendable in guy. So it's like I don't stand out.
A lot of the guys who go viral on there are not like visually unique people. It is just like a fucking.
I never watched the show, so I don't know. I've seen a few.
You see like
there.
the people who go like the regular viral guys on there. A lot of times it is like a regular guy who's just like he says something real edgy.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing, and I don't do that type of comedy.
Yeah, no, that's why you're in here.
Yeah, that's why I'm right in the fucking bedroom.
That's why. Yeah, he's at MSG. You're in here.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out one day.
Well, I mean,
I should go up there with baby oil.
All right.
Just start shooting it on the audience.
The most embarrassing thing you could possibly do is you bring out, you have this whole plan when you're flying out to Austin.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the baby oil thing. And then you like pull out and do the baby oil. And they're like, no, someone did that last week. They've been doing the baby oil thing for months.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's old news.
Yeah. No, you gotta stab yourself. Get the stapler.
Dude,
couple staples in the forehead.
You ain't lying, bro. Somebody just said, okay, for my next joke. They just start.
Yeah, next thing you know, Staple Guy is selling out the, Radio City.
Can you imagine, let's say you're a comedian, you just started, you just left Iowa, you flew down to Austin, right? You're 19 years old, you got no common sense. You just want to do comedy. You go do Kill Tony. You go out there, and they go, hey, guys, we got special Joe Rogan's here. And then you go on stage. You're taking that stapler. You're like, I got to get his attention.
Well, imagine you do this. The guy, you have the stapler, and you got that shit in your back pocket. This is going to be, you'll only get a minute to do stand-up. So it's like, you're probably planning to get out the first 15 seconds. I do this, do this, big closer, staple in the forehead. You're in the wings waiting to go on. You're waiting to get your name pulled from the bucket. The guy before you does the stapler.
Oh, bro.
That is, that's, what do you even do?
Or he uses a nail gun.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what? This is my big shot on Netflix. I'm at fucking,
MSG.
Yeah, I'm at the Prudential Center, and all I got no act anymore.
Yeah. Fuck. He stole my bit.
Yeah, exactly. This is it's almost like 80s comedy again. Where you're doing like you gotta do Carrot Top bits.
Dude, nobody. I'm telling you, if somebody came out like Howie Mandel just wearing a glove, like a full-on glove, you ever see that? That would go
kill,
dude.
What I mean, I bet you people do that shit every week, probably on Kill Tony.
Yeah,
they do. Everybody's thought of all the little wacky ways to get on, so it's like then you gotta And then what if you do that, and then the guy after you just goes up and does real comedy and fucking kills? And next thing you know, you're just on the plane coming back to New York. Like, man, I can't believe I did that to myself.
Yeah, your face is fucking ruined.
All that guy did was talk about his family. Yeah, he talked about his wife.
I got a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Austin, man. I'm more excited to be in the film festival, honestly, because it's pretty cool. It's new to me. It's like I'm going to these film festivals and seeing myself. I like it.
Yeah, there's going to be a red carpet, I'm sure.
You get to see the real reaction.
Take a picture in front of like a thing.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do it all.
Yeah.
Get some hot girls around.
You're going to get some Tex-Mex kind of food?
I can't wait for the
barbecue
Tex-Mex.
or something.
Bro, dude, I'm telling you, people hate that queso.
Get some brisket.
What are you? Are you more straight up Mexican food or Tex-Mex? I'm more Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex is better.
You can't get it in New York. I mean, they got Tex-Mex places, but
yeah, like San Diego, L.A. kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially Texas. Every time I'm in Texas, even at the airport, dude, I get this Tex-Mex burrito. I go to bed, it's all burnt, crispy, just right. Here they like them nice and wet. It's a different thing.
New York, they always cut the burrito in half.
Yeah,
so
they ruin it for you.
Two kind of wet burritos, it's always falling apart.
Yeah, I don't like it. I want to hold it. I want to feel the scrape. I want the undercarriage on my burrito.
Well, you want to do the aluminum foil thing.
Yeah.
Unwrap it a little bit.
But that's not actually a Mexican burrito. That is more Tex-Mex. You don't, any of these real Mexican spots, it's always on a dish.
The real Mexican food is like a bowl of soup that you like eat with your grandmother.
Really?
It's not like a burrito or like a quesadilla or something.
They just sold that to the Americans.
Yeah. It's like, no, if you look at my neighborhood, that's the real Mexican food, where it's like you're eating out of a little like plastic tub.
Wow.
On the sidewalk.
What do they
like
eat?
A little kid's table.
Just soup?
It's always some kind of soup with shrimp in it. And like some sort of like green vegetables or something.
You are right. Come to think of it, I do see some of that.
That's what those were. Like
I think Dominicans too.
The actual like construction worker guys. That's what they're eating. They're eating like it's always like a bowl of something with some tortillas on the side.
Dude, I love that homemade. One of my friends, she's Mexican out in LA, bro. Every time I see her, she cooks. I'm telling you, they just with the seasonings. I love that homemade like LA Mexican food, bro. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
In Texas,
I think Austin too. You get to go get like the big brisket, the falling off the bone thing where they peel off the bone and
My friend told me they got this thing at the airport. They don't let you bring barbecue. He tried bringing some back home.
Oh.
They won't let you bring barbecue through the airport.
It's too wet. Hey, you can't get through TSA with that.
Yeah.
1 ounce of liquid. Yeah. All right, well, let's plug some dates, huh?
We had some fun, dude. Austin, end of Austin. I'm going to be on Kill Tony. February 2nd?
So the actual film festival is at the end of January?
It's the 30th through the 1st. So I think it goes 30, 31, and 1st, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thursday,
so it's Friday through Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, so Friday through Sunday. Kill Tony's on a Tuesday, I think. Or is it on a Monday?
Didn't you say it was on Sundays?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, so you're going to just go for the film festival and stick around long enough to try to get on?
Yeah. I'm just going to get me and my buddies already got a hotel, the guys that made the film, Rebel Lens Film, shout out to them. So I just got to get a hotel for one night, I think, if it's on a Monday. If it's on a Tuesday, I don't even know if I'm going to stay, to be honest.
Oh, right.
It's like, what, am I going to spend an extra fucking $500 to...
change your life?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's like, think about it. There's guys down there who've been trying to get on that show for fucking years.
JJ told me it took him a long time. He lived down there and he destroyed it. See, I think
Did he get famous from it?
I mean, he was already pretty famous, but I don't know if it took him. I know it helped him.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, his style, too, would be, that is like the Kill Tony audience.
Right.
I know he's pretty famous, man. Like, I know when somebody's famous when they start flying first class.
Oh, man.
Like, that's how you know you got money. Have you ever looked at those? He goes first class. JJ's like, I'm a first class guy.
It's like fucking $3,000 to get to.
And here's the funny thing. I'm going to be one seat behind you.
Well, I mean, like, it's not going to be one seat, but yeah.
It depends on where you get in first class.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get the first class experience, but it's like that is the actual amount you have to spend to upgrade. It's not like proportional.
Right.
It is like 10 times as much.
I got the special one time flying back, but it was a short flight. Like, I could have went first class from New York to North Carolina. It's like a 45-minute flight. They were like, yeah, we'll upgrade you for 500. I'm like, are you fucking great? For 45 minutes? It's all about the first class experience. But it's not like it used to be. Like, when you look online at first class, unless that was fake, you flew before me. It looked like that was a living room before.
Yeah, it was, I mean, like, it was better, but it wasn't like, it was always too much.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, there was never a time when just regular people could upgrade to get to first class where it makes sense. And even now, I think, like, people who fly first class, they're all mad that they're not in a private jet.
Right.
You know what I mean? You paid that much more and you still got to go to the airport.
$5,000 sometimes.
Yeah.
Think about if you take a first class from here to Italy, I think it's $5,000. If you fly regular, it's $500. Like, where? Are you, what's the point? I get it; it's a 6-hour flight, but
unless you're on like a honeymoon or something.
I wouldn't even do it. I'd be like, babe, let's blow the money in Italy.
Well, I mean, you know, you know how that is.
I'm cheap. I won't even buy myself pants.
Well, it's like let's just put one last. I said this last week, but let's just put one last request out to our fan base. There's not a lot of you guys. You guys have been watching us for a long time. We don't have a Patreon. We don't ask you to subscribe or to do anything. We don't really promote the show anymore. Get Tom on Kill Tony.
Yeah, somebody.
Just message somebody. Talk to Hans Kim.
Right.
I'm sure you could find him on Instagram. Send him a couple DMs.
DM him.
The guy in the wheelchair. Tell Dom that Dom's gonna fight him.
This guy, yeah.
I will fight him with a knife.
Yeah.
And that's how badly we want this guy to get on Kill Tony.
They should do it with butterfly knives, so you have to open it first.
Oh my God, you got to dance in a circle. Fucking West Side Story. That's what we need. Get this man on Kill Tony, and we will never ask you for anything ever again.